What's up, YouTube? Welcome back. My name is Oscar. This is my channel where I talk about reality, awareness, consciousness, discovering who you really are, finding out your true nature beyond the conventional. So, today's topic, very interesting one. I'm going to be using the Matrix movie, right, for reference and to let you know the certain paradigms and programs that run within our world that have made us who we are today and that maybe don't allow us to see our full potential. At least that's what I've experienced. And so I'm really excited to share this with you and to also use the movie The Matrix. If you haven't seen it, I recommend after this video you watch it, but I'm going to explain it a little bit so you guys can get an idea of what it's about, so you guys can see the comparison between the two, the movie and our reality. So let's start off by talking about The Matrix. The Matrix is a movie, very modern for when it came out, and it's about a main character, right? Just a normal guy that lives in a world just like ours, okay? Corporate, jobs, everyone, you know, disco, this and that, same. It's the exact same world, kind of. But there's a little bit of a dramatic depiction of what's going on in that reality, right? So, the main character, Keanu Reeves, Neo, he's I believe, a computer. He works at a computer firm during the day, and at nighttime, he's a cyberspace hacker. And so he's doing both of these things, but by him being a cyberspace hacker, I guess he's a free-minded, open-minded guy, you know, diving deep into the web. So he doesn't get along with authorities very well. So these are certain traits that I want you to be aware of as I'm telling you the story about the movie. So it's this guy that's open-minded, he's curious, and through, you know, being a hacker in cyberspace, he finds this theme, right, these words called the Matrix. But what is the Matrix? So there his curiosity starts to develop, and he finds out that there's this one guy that knows, this legendary guy in cyberspace that knows about the Matrix, that actually knows what it's about. So I believe that at first he can't get into contact with him, and before he actually meets up with the guy, right, that knows the truth, the authorities get a hold of him. They interrogate him. They put I think a chip or a bug inside of him. And he's traumatized, he's scared, he's like, what the hell is going on? And that's where it really hits him. Reality isn't what it seems. So finally someone communicates to him to meet up, and finally he gets together with the guy that knows the truth. His name is Morpheus, and he gets introduced to the whole team of free-minded people that are you know, trying to save the world. But before that happens, he meets up with this Morpheus guy, and Morpheus gives him a choice. Do you want to take the red pill or the blue pill? And that's where that comes from. Red pill or blue pill. And that's very symbolic because that shows you the choice, right, that you have on a daily basis. Yes or no? Do I want to act out of love? Do I want to act out of fear? Do I want to choose to evolve, or do I want to choose to still repeat the same habitual patterns my entire life? So he gets offered a choice, and obviously already having this persona, right, within him of open-minded, curious, wanting to know the truth, he took the ladder of wisdom to know who he is and what is reality. So the main guy, Morpheus, that knows the truth, starts to tell him the world he lives in. So again, I'm explaining the movie, and in the movie, he is told that actually the whole reality that he was in was an artificial simulation. That the world had been taken over, the human world had been taken over, I think a while ago, by an artificial intelligent race of like robot aliens. And that they were using the human species as batteries to charge their fuel or whatever. Right? And they were completely unaware of that. Every single person that was within his reality, his world, before he got introduced to this guy in cyberspace, before he met him, everyone was just following a certain pattern, a certain structure, a certain paradigm and way of living. A program was running. That conventional way of doing things. and nobody was breaking free. Out of all the people in the movie, besides the group that is already separate, right, from the program, he is the only one that breaks free, that's curious. Or not that's curious, but that breaks free. And that gets to, and all the events that happen lead to him discovering his true potential, discovering his true nature. So as he meets up with these new people, these free-minded people that are dedicated to saving their race, the human race, then he realized all the power that he has as a person inside the simulation. What can he do when he just alters his mind now that he knows the truth? Remember, now he's aware. He's aware of who he is. He's aware of the certain, I guess, degrees of his potential that he can achieve. All he needs now is to believe and to attempt it. And then there goes the rest of the movie. Now he realizes that he can freaking alter reality and do impossible things like backflips in the air. And then there goes him working together with that group to save the human race. So yeah, that's the gist of the movie. Hopefully I explained that enough so that you can understand where I'm coming from. And now I want to let you know about our reality and connect the dots for you. I want to show you that every single thing in that reality applies to ours. The only thing being that doesn't apply is that in this current moment we're not artificially or by robots, by those alien races robots. At least not in this current reality where you're watching, you know, the video with me, okay? So, just to put it that way. So again, this is my experience, my opinion, okay? So I don't want to impose anything on you like, oh, I know for sure this, and that, right? I've had my experience. I've done the personal work. I'm always doing the work to develop, to evolve, to become my best version. So, you know, take whatever I say as it resonates with you. So, our reality is just like the movie, besides the whole alien thing, right, of using us as batteries. But everyone is living, and the world has been created in a way where everyone follows a certain structure of living. When you grew up, when you were born, and as a baby, everything that you learned from that point on, up until now, has been through certain programs and systems that have been basically inserted into your frame of mind and inserted into your body, even the foods that you eat, that you're supposed to eat meat. You know, meat's one of the most popular foods to eat. All the BKs, all the junk food, all the sugary sweets, white sugar, very tasty, right? So there's certain things, and I want to mention some terms, okay, from our world and from the movie. Consumerism, the media, technology, education, religion. All these are paradigms, are societal structures and ways of living and doing things, and also things that we focus on within our reality, within our world, that I believe are distracting you from reaching your true potential, are distracting you from discovering who you really are. Yes, those big questions. Who am I? Oh man, what am I really capable of? Do aliens exist? You know, am I really a multidimensional infinite being? All these questions get answered, but you have to take the pill. Just like the movie, you gotta take the pill, you gotta make the choice. Do I wanna evolve? Am I gonna be serious about starting the path? Or am I not gonna start at all? Because once you start the path, you can only keep on going. Remember, the guy in the movie, he starts to realize more and more that he can basically do anything he wants. So I told you some terms, right? But I'm not gonna go dive deep into those terms. Why? Because all those, consumerism, you know, also known as materialism as well, technology, the media, religion, school, our education systems, how they're created and what they do to us. All these things, all these topics, all deserve their own dedicated video because they all have their golden nuggets within them, and it's a lot to integrate. And this video itself is going to be about 20 minutes long. So what I'm saying is it's a lot of information to take within yourself, and it's better to, like, basically like the saying goes, practice makes perfect. Practice listening to certain material, new ways of thinking, therefore creating a new belief system that resonates with you, becoming more expansive day by day as you hear the same information but in a different way. So you increase your understanding of that same topic, therefore integrating that information within yourself, now creating a new belief. Now you no longer have to question something. Now you already know how it works because you've experienced